Hi guys, that's Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to play with some easy nail art. Have a preview of that in here. Fantastic technique for you to learn. I hope you really enjoyed it, so let's start. Perfect autumny and fall design. You can have a wee look on that, and I show you how to create this look. So we are going to use a mixture of different oranges, 151 Boogie Nights, so a drop of this one, a drop of 144, which is a color palette. I think like those two colors are amazing for the autumn time. And then a bright one, 239, and I love this one. Definitely is going to be my go color for next summer, guys. Absolutely amazing. And then the drop of the soak of top gel. The reason why I have used the soak of top gel is the gel sticks into the sticky surface, so it's easier. Then we've got those sets of the brushes, like they come in a few different shapes, and I have picked up this one. Let me just clean it. And we are going to use this top coat and mixture of those three colors. So pick them like completely random with lots of top coat, and then just close your eyes and start painting like a completely random background with it. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Do it same on the other one, so completely random, and the more streaky you are, I think the better it is going to look. So that's why I love this kind of designs. Absolutely amazing. For autumn. Once we have complete that look, to speed up our process, we are going to take some gold leaf and decorate it more into the outside edges. So I'm using just some small brush and trying to take it as small pieces of that and go in some outside edges. And because we've got those inhibition layer from the gel polish, those gold flakes are going to stick and absolutely perfect into our design. And it's a really big time saver as well, doing it right now. Don't go into the places where you want to paint your flowers. So on this one, I will show you the one from the side. Let's cook it. And then this one, I will do it one on the top, just so we've got them slightly different. So here is my flower, so I want the gold leaf to be more in the bottom. I'm just tearing it off into a smaller pieces. But again, completely random. Let's cook it. Okay, then using the same brush, we are going to start painting the flowers. This time we are going to use the white French paint. So pick up a decent scoop of it, put it on the side, like you really want quite a nice amount of it. And then using the brush, you can see it like by touching, I have created all petals in there. So I'm just touching in there one time. And you can see it, how amazing petal we already created in here. Like, I think it's so cool creating all those flowers with those brushes. Super quick, like absolutely amazing. So we've got the first background for the flower here, cook it, and then do the same in there, but just from the top. Again, normally I would just twist it like this, but I'm going to show you also how you would do it when you have to make your hand bend more into the opposite side. Okay, so I have created those petals there, and let's cook it. Clean the brush, and then using the watercolor brush, we are going to, no, that's the liner for later, watercolor brush, top coat, and then pick up those darker color. We did a top coat, and start fading the middle of the flower. Okay, so we've got it middle of the flower, and then with the brush, lots of top coat in there, we are going to color it in. And then cook it. It's super quick and super easy design, guys. Same on this one, so like this, top coat in your hand, and then just fade that in. Cure it. Once we've got this part done, we are going to use again the soak of top gel on the entire tip. Okay, so this way we will encapsulate the gold flakes. They might still stick out a little bit at this stage, but we still need to do another layer of the petals. And the reason why I'm applying a top coat is just to give it an extra dimension to it. To be honest, it looks okay even just like this, by adding those top coat and then petals over the top coat. The top coat kind of works like an separation layer, so it gives us more 3D effect. Okay, cook it. And then pick up your brush again and also you can see the color has changed of the petals as well. So this layer of the petal is a bit darker than the layer which we are going to paint it now. So those petals I want to come up more into the side and slightly smaller than the first petals. Okay, so smaller petals. Got 1, 2. Here I want this one to look like it's kind of half open. Let's cook it. And do the same in here. So again, pick up those paint, and then we are going to paint it, some petals here. Again, more on the side, because we want to give those kind of open look to the flower. So for those petals, I'm taking more time, and they have to go over your darker background. Okay, even small one here, like there we are. Cook it. Another layer of the top coat. This is obviously a final layer, and then we can add those 3D look to it. So this time I'm using the no caviar beads. Oh gosh. So base gel, drop of the base gel, and then we've got those box of the caviar beads, like they come up with different shapes. I'm going to use the rosy gold one. So just pick up couple, place them in the middle, and then pick up those gold ones, the tiniest one. You can also see the difference in the size of those caviar beads. I love those tiny wee ones. They are absolutely amazing. Cook it. Do the same in here. Small ones. Again, cure it. And now we can apply the top coat. So move everything about. put the top coat over it. So the second layer of the top coat, that's why you wanted to put those gold flakes in a first layer. So the second layer of the top coat is encapsulating the gold flakes even more, so they are not sticking out, and then protecting our design. So you can see it looks nice, but it's not finished yet. It's kind of gives us romantic autumny feel to it. Top coated this one. I usually put the top coat over the caviar beads. I don't know why. I just find it, I don't know, easier, and it just doesn't do anything to them. So I just top coat always the caviar beads. I have to cure it properly. Ideally, you want your tips to cool down from curing to be able to do this part nicer. We are going to swap to the D-liner brush. I'm going to pick up a fresh white French gel, and this gel is okay, guys, to be used without top coat if it's a parts for the design. I need to do the some training as well, like with the white animals, because you guys ask me a lot about this this design. So I will hopefully once the salon slows down a little bit, I will be able to produce those trainings, extra trainings as well. But now I'm taking the D-liner brush and I'm just highlighting some places. So this petal is on the top. Okay, that's the one which is making the flower to be kind of open, and I'm really highlighting this petal. Then here is another one. You can kind of join it in, so it's like this. Okay. Same here. I've got the petal which is on the top, so I really want to highlight this one. Give it a couple veins inside. And then we've got those petals which are underneath. So the petals underneath, I'm going to be more gentle when outlining because they are underneath. Basically, I want to kind of separate them a little bit. Okay, and then this flower is finished. Let's pick it. And then highlight the ones which are on the top again. Here is the one on the top. And then just a wee touches on the ones on the bottom. I need to clean my brush because it doesn't behave. There we are. I had too much paint to paint it nice. So another tip for you guys, check for the amount of the paint I've got on my brush now. And this is the comfy amount of the paint to paint nice lines. Nice detail. So sometimes if you've got too much on your brush, can you see the difference on this petal compared to any other ones I have painted? If we've got a small amount of the product, we can paint neater. And then this flower is finished as well. At the end, because we have used the gel without of top coat, we have to use the UV cleanser to remove any inhibition layer. There is hardly any, but there is some. So I'm just removing the inhibition layer from it, and that's this super easy flower finished. So let me move them. 1, 2, and then the last one. You could actually go and do it even in more layers, like you could do 3 layers of the top coat, 2 layers of the top coat, and the more you would do it, the better dimension you would do it. Same, the background, you could do 1 layer of the background and then 2nd layer of the background. I think they look amazing for the autumn. They are not over the top and they're very delicate, and that's why I like them. I'm sending you glittery hugs. Bye for now.